All right, 6:35. Let's get back over to Alex O'Brien. You were talking about a storm headed our way, and timing is always important, Alex.
Yeah, and we'll see very differing conditions from Friday into Saturday. So I'll try to time that out for you in as much detail as possible. Right now, we are nice and clear still. Some western slope snow still falling near Grand Junction. But ahead of our next snowstorm, National Weather Service offices have already issued winter alerts. There's winter storm watches in place for the Northeast Plains, and this is likely where we'll see those conditions deteriorate more so on Saturday. Storm warnings in place for the San Juan Peaks. Advisories in place in purple surrounding that area in the lower elevations. Notice still nothing in place for our area here for southern Colorado. The impact should be minimal in some spots, getting a little heavier elsewhere. Let's time it out. So today we've got clear conditions. We've got clouds moving in later on this evening. That'll be the first sign of our snowstorm to come. Come Friday morning, here's paused at 4 o'clock in the morning. We could see a brief batch of light snowfall moving into the plains. This is just a precursor. The moisture and the clouds starting to move in. Don't expect much in terms of accumulation from that. But it's really the San Juans that start to see heavier snowfall through the day on Friday, and that will gradually expand into the Sangre de Cristos. And then on Friday morning, we're also tracking rain transitioning over to freezing rain for the southeast plains. So a good amount of moisture will be felt for our areas in the far southeast corner of the state, but most of it will be rainfall. So take that with a grain of salt. We will expect that transition to snowfall, but we will definitely see an icing condition towards Lamar, Springfield. This will be the main threat come later on in this event. Notice Colorado Springs, Pueblo likely dry through the bulk of Friday. We'll start to see things shift though Friday night into Saturday morning. We'll have this moisture wrap around to the north side of the storm, and we get that better upslope flow into Saturday morning along I-25 between Pueblo County and El Paso County up into the Front Range in the Pikes Peak region as well. And that's where the snow begins to expand. It gets a little heavier in spots. We'll see the banding effect, and that will continue for most of our area, northern areas for us through Saturday afternoon. So let's time out those totals for us. Heaviest snowfall will be in the mountains. That will be towards the San Juans where we have the winter storm warnings. But areas like Westcliff, Alamosa, La Veta, Rye, you could see that 4 to 6 inch range. The southeast plains, good moisture, not as much snow, more so rain and freezing rain. From Walsenburg through Trinidad, about 2 to 4, 2 to 5 inches from this event. Most of that will be on Friday. Most of the snow for Pueblo and Colorado Springs will be on Saturday, overnight Friday into Saturday morning. 1 to 4 Colorado Springs, about 1 to 2 for Pueblo. Our northern plains, you could see a good batch of snowfall, high bust potential though, because the narrow bands of snowfall could leave some with no snow and some with maybe 3-4 inches of snow. And Monument, again, a little higher totals up towards the Palmer Divide and towards Woodland Park, maybe 3 to 7 for us. This is our first look at the forecast. Do continue to stay up to date with us as this will be changing.